alphabetically. Man, that sucks. Oh well. It's not happy. Oh well. How do you pick different cards? Where is... Let me see. How do you switch between the different things? How do you switch between the two? I remember I had that set. It's not startup. PTBR.log. No. That ain't it. Keys? Toggle full screen, capture screenshot, full screen window mode, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. It's not it. No, it's the anti-aliasing mode, which I don't care about. Those are scalings, which I don't care about. How do you set this to a different card? Man, I gotta buy maybe another capture card. I haven't decided. I have two, but one of them doesn't capture audio anymore for whatever reason. I don't know why. It probably works fine otherwise. I could probably use component and it'll probably work. But man, that sucks. How do you switch this to a different device? If you have multiple cards, how do you switch the device? I can't RMA it. This was the one that Anani in the chat gave me, and it is 1.5 years out of warranty. It's not new. It was probably heavily used. So, I mean, it was free, and it lasted 4 months. So that was 4 months. I didn't have to pay for one. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the issue was with that. But there's a second one, so it's not a huge deal. It was not heavily used. I assumed it probably would have been, given the nature of what you do. I'm not saying that as like a point of criticism. I just sort of assumed it had been put put through its paces. But I can just run it through component or something. Because I'd imagine the Wii U component cables are probably the same as the Wii component cables, and I don't know how to change this software to pick a different device. I remember that was a pain in the butt to get it set to a different one, and then I got it set to a different one, and now I can't switch it back to the first one. Tab, enter. I don't remember if there's a button for this or not. I feel like I changed it in one of the thingies. One of the startup commands of some sort, but it's not that. Shaders, no. DLLs, no. How the hell did I get this to work before? The thingies. Yeah, how do I change the thingies? Because now I have to make it look for the other card. And it doesn't want to find it. Oh, wait a minute. You know, I bet it was a command line thing that I had changed for this. Oh, wait. No, it isn't. Weird. The hell did I do to this? Security details briefs or no? No. Edit. No. What did I do? Because I can get it to work just fine with XSplit. Like, boom. I mean, boom, but it working. Boom. That one. Like, that'll pick up. But there's too much delay in XSplit. And I have to make this software look for the other card. And that's the thing. I don't know how to make the software look for the other card. It only looks for the first card. And doesn't have like a switch device button, does it? Oh, Jesus. I don't use Amarek because there is too much delay. No, I don't save screenshots. This is PTBI. It's pretty good. It is for monitoring Blackmagic hardware. Ouch. I've got a really screwy way of capturing and streaming HDMI stuff where it comes in through the computer, plays through the computer speakers, and then I play it via picture-in-picture on the monitor. So there is no delay on that, but I kind of need the sound to not be super delayed. Which maybe it isn't. I don't know. Yeah, this only works for specific hardware, and it's not... You know, I bet what I could do is, I bet I could... I don't actually know which one of these is the right one, but probably the top one is not the right one. But if you disabled that... Hey, it doesn't work. I thought it was a genius. Oh, I have to restart. Boo. I mean, I could just use Amarek, I suppose. I don't know if I have Amarek installed on this anymore, though. Ah! Well, whatever. Let's see how this works. Oops, that's not what I want. I wonder if I plug it back in. I've read people had issues where it did a thing and then it just suddenly worked all of a sudden, which is what I'm hoping is the case, where it's like it's just gonna be busted temporarily and then it'll come back. I'm optimistic, but not that optimistic. Plug in to the other one. And God said, "Let there be sound." However, there is not. Boo. My sound, no. Ugh! Work, damn you. Why are you bragging about winning in Mario Tennis on the Wii U? You bought Mario Tennis on the Wii U. You've got no rights to brag. Zero. None. Oh, my poor sound. I know what I can do. Oh man, this is the most convoluted setup on the planet, but I could totally do this. Alright. So the Wii... Oh god, dude, this is like the worst way conceivable to do this, but it could work in a pinch. The Wii U has a headphone jack, right? And the Wii U also produces sound, right? Do you see where I'm going with this? I could use a 3.5mm capture device, 3.5mm line in, from the Wii U controller into the computer, capture the audio that way, capture the video with this. So even though it doesn't capture the... Oh, I don't care about this. Even though it doesn't capture via the embedded audio in HDMI, I could just do this instead. So I could have the video coming out of the Wii U, and then I have the gamepad plugged into the wall halfway across the room, somewhere on the floor, with audio stuff plugged into that. That sounds awful. Well, whatever. I can't be bothered right now. I mean, the card stopped working sometime last night when I wasn't actually using it, so maybe it'll start working sometime tonight when I'm not actually using it. Maybe it'll just live. That'd be nice. I'm all for things coming back from the dead. Why are the only people playing America's Army French? I can't join your server. Well, I could join your server with 95 ping. Alright, well. Step aside, French. France. I'm here to crap up your game. And drink some coffee.
Nice one, Fluv.
I don't want to be any of these. At least this has sound.
Line him up.
My ping is 116.
It's 50 calories fun time again.
I'm just gonna ruin this game for everybody. 95 ping is not a French server. It's got the flag on it.
Don't stand in front of RPG PLS.
See? Ha ha ha. That is France, right? $134 pings. Yeah.
I am sorry for ruining your game. Ha.
It might be the Netherlands. It's one or the other. It is Netherlands. Okay, that was my second guess. French is that, but vertical.
Center pad. One ambush star well. He's still center pad. Rats down.
Mission complete.
Where? I wanna cook them. Everywhere.
I don't even really want to play America's Army either. I'm just doing it out of force of habit. Try a new FPS. There's work I should be getting done. Yeah. Lag. Sucks. 144 ping. Gross. Hey, maybe the audio were. Oh, wait, turn the Wii off. Guess I won't find out. I could play more Jammer Lammy, which I will probably not actually do. Gonna get to work after I finish this cup of coffee, which has gone cold and was not very good to begin with. I haven't played this in like a week. I don't even know if I still remember how to play. No, I don't. No, not lab work, other work. Also, what game do you want streamed for whenever the next stream is? Do you have a preference so I can tell you why I will not be playing it? No. No. The Sims. Maybe. The Sims is one of these things where I think, like, man, I really have to have an idea for this or it's not going to be funny. And then I end up not playing it because I worry that I'm not going to have anything to say. Let's play more Fly for Fun, yeah! Oops, I shouldn't have gone there. Yeah, see. Nekopara. I can't really. I don't think I would want to do that. I mean, I live a shameful life, but there are limits sometimes, you see. Even for me. No. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Hey. Any Wii U games? I wanted to stream a bunch of / all of Wind Waker HD, but I don't have that yet. Stream myself crying. That costs you extra. Can't just do that for free. I've been holding the GameCube controller in my hand so much recently that all of a sudden it's like, PlayStation, what is this? It feels all weird. I think it's pretty obvious that I wouldn't be speedrunning it if there's no timer up there. Also, I'm garbage at games, and that's okay. Finish Final Fantasy VII. I'll put that high up on the list of things that will never happen in your lifetime. Or anyone's lifetime, in fact. I can't just cry on command. Or in general. See, that requires emotions. I don't have any of those. Where have you been? Oh god. That sucks. I don't even know who speedruns Wind Waker anymore. Speedrunning seemed like a thing that a lot of people did for a while, and then not so much recently. Like it was the hip new thing, and then kind of like, I thought that was a fad that would last forever. But, I don't think so. Ugh. If I made a game, would I play it and tell you how bad it is? I mean, I'd feel kind of bad about that in the process. I do have Mario Maker. I can stream that. Yeah. Because then I can go and get everyone to just ruin the stream. I played Mario Maker. Be a constant flood of, you're bad. Like, yes, I know. You're not telling me anything I'm not already acutely aware of. Hey. I don't know, I feel like laughing at Kickstarter demos is very much like laughing at children. A good hobby, but not one you want to share publicly. This coffee is foul. Ugh. No. Eh. No. No. Blue. Blue. Green. Green. Damn it. Damn it. This could work if I get one more blue and a red. Okay, cool. Damn it. That doesn't work. I don't have any milk. I can't make coffee. I felt like I had all these stream ideas in mind, and all of a sudden, I don't anymore. Here's something else I don't have, a functioning copy of Microsoft Word. I used to. And now I don't. Let's see, where are the ones that are bold and italicized? Those are the ones that I have to resume the download on, which got cancelled early. So I can start making my giant upload depository of Twitch recordings. Oh wait, that's the live stream. Wait, what the hell was that thing that I used to download crap? No, it wasn't that. YouTube DLG. Where is that? Get open office. Yeah, right. You think I'm a peasant? Do you think do you think Keg of Fusion just crashed on me? It did. There it goes. Yeah, I should just play Harry Potter because I saw the first movie. Harry Potter goes to wizard school and learns how to be insufferable. A large man comes out of the shadows and says, "You're a wizard, Harry." And then his parents died somewhere in the plot. There he meets Ron Weasley, who doesn't do anything throughout the course of the stories. There's Hermione, which isn't actually a name, and Draco Bad Guy, who is clearly the villain eventually, but maybe he actually isn't I don't know. There's Dumbledore, who dies. There's Ernest Hemingway. No, it's there's you know who. There's Hagrid, who lives in a shack. I think there was something that he always wanted since he was a kid, but I don't remember what that was. But he wanted something. I remember that being a line. There's, they're all in, Gryffindor, which is the club for good people, as opposed to the club for evil people. Slytherin, which they apparently just have on campus, which seems sort of ill-advised. Like, if you're knowingly going to harbor a bunch of bad guys on campus, you might want to put them in jail, but they never do that. So the bad guys, I guess, do bad guy thing. I don't know. We're trying to get all the pieces of Dracula or something. And, then there's Hufflepuff, which exists in name only, but I don't think they ever do anything. Then there's Ravenclaw, which also just sort of exists, I guess. It's like a mythos, no one's actually ever seen them. But people claim that they really are there somewhere. Okay, so Harry Potter gets a sweater at Christmas from his parents who hate him, with their fat kid Dudley, who eats all the beans that are like earwax flavored. Ron also gets a sweater, but it's a hand-me-down sweater, I think, because his family is full of redheads and they can't afford new clothing every time they pop out a new redhead baby. And then I don't know, Hermione's just there, and then there's a troll in the bathroom, and they stick a wand up their nose, and it gets covered in troll bogies, and then Gryffindor loses a bunch of points, but it's okay, because Gryffindor gets more points for beating up the troll, which is kind of weird, because why would that even be in the school in the first place? But it's alright. They fixed it. And then Hogwarts invests in better security technology. But, you know, whatever. What else happens in Harry Potter? Harry gets the golden snitch. And then he learns the hard way, snitches get stitches, and someone punches Harry in the face. And then his arm breaks. But then it's okay, because they use magic to make Harry's arm into jelly. Alright. I don't remember. I don't even remember how the first Harry Potter ends. Like, Ron and Harry steal a flying car, and the Earthlings see them in the flying car and call the flying car reporting hotline, run by the police, but the not magic police, because flying cars are not supposed to be seen by not magic people. Oh, and then before that, they go to platform 9 3/4, which exists in the dimensions between sight and sound and mind. And, Harry's parents don't want him to go to wizard boarding school, but he does. I think there's somebody called McGonagall. That's just like midway in my Harry Potter Spark Notes. Oh yeah, there's a person with this name. Oh, okay, moving on. There's somebody called Dobby, who is a CGI elf, who, like, craps everything up for everybody. He's like Yoda. No, he's like Jar Jar Binks. I don't know, like, Hogwarts is kind of just the boarding house for a bunch of terrible magical freeloaders. It's like, this magic dude's got no place to go on Christmas, so I guess we'll just take him. I don't know. Harry Potter was the thing, and I never paid a lot of attention. There's a prisoner of Azkaban, I think. I don't know why he's in jail. Maybe he broke Asimov's rule of robotics, or something like that. This coffee's disgusting. Yeah, Hermione turns into a cat so they can sneak into the bathroom or something. Oh, he's in jail for shoplifting, okay. You're a wizard, Larry. Yeah, I don't remember any of this. Why don't the wizards use their magic to, like, bring about world peace or something? All they do is just sit around and keep secrets. Only practice their magic on, you know, the Hogwarts school territory. Like, why don't they bring peace about in the Middle East or something? Yeah, that would probably take some magic to accomplish, but, you know, they don't care. Screw them. Wizards are inherently selfish. The world is turning to crap around them, but they don't care. And then Harry dies at the end. He is shot with a gun. That's what happens at the end of Harry Potter. He's all like, what's the Harry Potter spell? Crucio Erectus, and someone just blasts him in the face. But there are no guns in Wizardland, so Harry doesn't have an anti-gun spell, so he just dies. The end. Game over. Yeah, there's a lot of Harry Potter to explain. More than you could ever imagine. That's why they wrote 17 books about it. I'm doing you a favor. Now you don't have to read them. I told you everything that happens in Harry Potter. From that part where they say you're a wizard, Harry, to that part where Harry becomes a wizard, Harry. And, yeah, the end. Then Harry dies. Of, gangrene. Harry just dies of pneumonia at the end of the books. Just like... just, you know, plain old whatever disease gets to him. Okay, Metal Gear Solid. So... In World War II, there was the boss, who was the lady, who was super pregnant and went out to fight the war anyway, but that's whatever. And she fought some stuff and had an elite unit of dudes who fought with her. And that was the Cobra unit, I think. And so the boss and some dudes beat World War II. Okay, great. So then there was the philosophers who became the Lalilulelo, or something. And then after World War II, they put a bunch of money in a big vault because, I don't know, to invest in Bitcoin later down the line. And then I think the boss gave birth to Big Boss, or something, I don't remember. Maybe that's not who her kid was, but regardless. So then Metal Gear Solid 3 starts, and Snake is on a mission to get Sokolov back from the Russians because he's gonna make a tank with legs, which is incredibly dumb, but, you know, whatever. And, they launch a nuke. Somebody launches a nuke, I don't remember, I think it was the bad guy. Big bad guy, Vulcan. And the US is all like, oh crap, well, we had an American here, and they launched a nuke on Russian territory. Now it's gonna look like America is starting nuclear war against the Russians. So we gotta pin this on somebody, we'll pin it on the boss lady. So they do, and say, Snake, you gotta go and kill the boss so we can make it seem like, you know, we didn't launch this nuke. So Snake's all like, oh, okay. He does it. Goes and kills all of the boss's friends, and then he kills the boss. And then he becomes Big Boss. But then he's all like, man, I got betrayed by America, the boss was a true patriot, and also the title of Big Boss is incredibly lame. I hate this country. I'm gonna go... All I know, truth is on the battlefield, or some garbage like that. So then, Portable Ops happens and no one played it, so no one cares. Then Peace Walker happens, and Snake is recruiting guys to join his PMC because he doesn't like governments or something. I don't remember. Whatever. Snake wants a place for soldiers to just be a playground for soldiers, and he kidnaps a bunch of dudes and makes them join Snake's army slumber party, and they make Mother Base, and a plot happens. They meet Huey Emmerich, who is Hal's granddad or dad or something, and they make a Metal Gear, and then the Metal Gear launches a nuke, and then they blow up Metal Gear before the nuke happens. Okay, great. Peace Walker ends, and there's Hot Coldman, and Paz, who doesn't matter, and Chico, who also doesn't matter, and no one in Peace Walker matters. All right, so that's what happens in that game. Then Metal Gear Solid 5 starts, and nothing in Metal Gear Solid 5 matters. They make Mother Base again, and I don't know how much to talk about this without spoiling it for the people who haven't played it yet. But whatever, stuff happens, nanomachines, well no, not nanomachines yet. Stuff happens, lingua franca, Wobachia, but Metal Gear Solid 5 is, aside from the end, like, none of it matters. They throw Huey on a boat. Master Miller is kind of weird. But yeah, the whole plot of Metal Gear Solid 5 could probably not have happened, and nobody would care. Alright, then the original Metal Gears happen, which I never played, but boss kills boss, big boss. The boss from Metal Gear Solid 3 and Peace Walker, I believe, is the bad guy in those games. I'm not going to go into detail because Metal Gear Solid 5, there was a wrench in that whole thing, but whatever. So then those happen. Okay, great. Then Metal Gear Solid happens, where Snake... I don't remember what Snake has to do in Metal Gear Solid 5, but I know he has to do something. Or, I'm sorry, Metal Gear Solid the first. Something happens in there. Snake has to come in and do things. So Snake does things. He throws some grenades at a dude in a tank. He shoots a lady in the face. He meets Hal Emmerich, who makes robots because of anime. There's a guy called Gray Fox, who is a robot that I think Snake killed in Zanzibar Land, or so, I don't know. Yes, Otacon, that's who I'm thinking of. And then, what happens? Yeah, he has to save the ArmsTech president, the DARPA chief. Snake has to rescue the DARPA chief, who dies immediately, but then it's actually revealed that that was not the DARPA chief. That was Decoy Octopus. The DARPA chief has been dead for a billion years. And then he meets Liquid Snake, who is his brother, and then they fist fight on top of a giant robot. There's Meryl, who wiggles her butt a bunch, and yeah, then they win. Metal Gear Solid is blown up by nukes or something. Metal Gear Solid 2 happens, where Otacon and Snake make a organization. Oh, there's something called Fox Die, but no one understands what any of that means. So they make a new organization dedicated to getting rid of Metal Gears. Metal Gear Solid 2 is incredibly dumb, and people who actually like it are deluding themselves into thinking the plot makes sense when it doesn't. There is Solid Snake, Solidus Snake, Liquid Snake. Solidus Snake is like the president, or was the president. Raiden comes out, talks to Iroquois, Pliskin sprays some cool spray on some bombs. Then there's like a billion Metal Gears, and he travels up their rectum and destroys them. And then he can deflect bullets with a sword because Yeah, I don't really know what happened in Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't think anyone does. I think we can all agree something happened. Yeah, and then Raiden does a bunch of nude cartwheels and saves the day. Otacon's sister gets shot after a incredibly long escort mission where she's afraid of everything and then dies anyway, so who cares? Yeah, and there's a vampire. Yeah, so Metal Gear Solid 2 is dumb. The Metal Gear Solid 4 happens. Snake is old because of Fox Die, which I don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. So every soldier has nanomachines in them. There are PMCs everywhere, and war has changed. Well, let me think about this. So Snake doesn't have nanomachines, or he does. There's a guy called Drebin. He has a monkey. He injects Snake with nanomachines, I guess. Snake crouches behind a statue and pulls its wiener off. Then he coughs a lot. There is Sunny, who makes eggs and says numbers, who I think is Olga's kid from Metal Gear Solid 2. Huey falls in love with Naomi, who's evil, but only sometimes when it's convenient for her to be evil. Everyone that you thought was dead is actually not dead in Metal Gear Solid 4. Snake is, well, Otacon, Liquid Snake is an arm now. I forgot that part. He turned into an arm. Okay. So, Ocelot has Liquid's arm, which happened in the second game. And the arm took over Ocelot, because, you know, it happens. Also, Snake has, like, an insulin syringe that he constantly has to keep injecting himself with, because war has changed, and that's no good. And then, there's Johnny. That is a character. He is useless at everything. Oh, okay, so, There are nanomachines which make everyone good at fighting, but they can also be hijacked by the bad guys to incapacitate everybody. And Snake, I think, eventually gets them. Maybe? I don't remember what happens there. There's Johnny, who is garbage, but Meryl falls for him anyway for some dumb reason, because she has no taste. There are a bunch of moaning ladies that you have to shoot in the face. The Colonel is a horn dog. Every character you ever cared about is back, but is terrible. Raiden says he is the thunder, or maybe he's the lightning. It doesn't matter. He gets like all of his limbs cut off by the end of the game, so whatever. Raiden has got some awesome heals, and then he shoots lightning out of his face or something. I don't know. There's like a battleship that crashes into him, and he's somehow fine. It's supposed to be sad, but it's just kind of dumb. Snake crawls through a microwave tunnel, makes some popcorn, and then blows up the AI, the GW, and the Thomas Jefferson, and then they meet Old Snake. No, then they meet Big Boss, who is alive because of plot reasons, and they meet Major Zero, who is alive because of plot reasons, and Big Boss wheels Major Zero in right when Snake is about to shoot himself in the face, which is what he should have done for a better ending, but whatever. And they talk a bunch, and Snake, Old Snake, Big Boss CQCs Snake into a hug. And then they unplug Zero's life support, and then Big Boss just dies at that moment for whatever reason. And then Hal is like, Snake, you can do whatever you want now. We won the battles. And that was it. Then the credits roll. I've played Brawl before. I did not play Smash 4 before playing it on stream. Was it Fox Die? Why did Big Boss have Fox Die in him? I thought that was only a thing Snake had. Like, I remember... I beat all of these games. I remembered they happened. I don't remember the plots. Like, I remember the plots, but I don't remember the fine minutiae of the plots. Big Boss got Fox Die from Snake. How does that work? Because they have the same DNA. What? No. What are you talking about? No. Big Boss came before Snake. Why would Big Boss get his kid's DNA? Duh. Bernie Sanders killed Big Boss. I don't... It's all incredibly dumb. I sort of want to play Metal Gear Solid 4 again. But then that makes me realize, oh, I would have to play Metal Gear Solid 4 again. It's not a commitment I'm ready to make. Look, you stop pretending you understand the story. You don't. I would stream it, I mean, I own it, I just don't have it with me. I do have a PS3 here, though. And there you go, that's Metal Gear. It happened... Metal Gear Solid 3 was the best one because it was just wacky enough without being incomprehensibly dumb. I'm really bummed that capture card does not capture audio anymore. Oh well. Either I have to disable it in software, or I have to go into the computer and switch the port that it's in. Whatever. I should probably go and do some work. I can summarize any story, though. Any plot you want. I'm on it. Am I popping that yellow? No, I'm popping that green. There's nothing to summarize in Sonic games. There's no story in any of them. I guess there's just like Sonic Adventure 2, but... That actually has a coherent story. Oops. Well, I'm gonna go and do some work. Alright, see ya.